Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And today we are working with Cypress Mocha framework. Okay, we will start designing the framework. We are doing the Cypress framework design in this session. So I'm sharing my screen. Guys, before that, this is my channel. This is my QA channel. Here we're going to discuss more about Manual automation testing, Playwright, Cypress, Selenium, API testing with Postman and REST Assure, test management and DevOps tools. Okay, so I have other platforms, LinkedIn, X, Instagram. Okay, so from there also you can access our videos. I hope these our sessions are being helpful to the engineers. And if you find these sessions are helpful, please subscribe my channel. Okay, and okay. Now we will discuss about Cypress framework. Okay. See, first of all, we will understand. See what is meant by framework, right? So these are my previous sessions. It's my rough notes. Okay. See, framework is nothing but see framework, right? Somewhere we are making our testing scope or test pages or page objects or locators, everything in a well structured manner, right? So that is very important. Suppose we are making everything in a well structured manner. Suppose files, right? Page objects. So before what used to happen, right? So we are writing test cases. Hmm? We are writing test cases, and in this test case, we are adding test scripts within that locators, and report. So everything adding in the test cases. So, but what happens, right? Tomorrow, if any maintenance comes or something changes, the flow changes, or the pages changes, hmm, or so locators changes, hmm, or so we are adding the report in the same test case, right? So like that, if locator changes, what will happen? Suppose you are writing 100 test cases now. So tomorrow, the locator changes or the application changes, what will happen, right? So you need to modify 100 test cases, right? So how much time it is going to take per day on an average? You can modify or you can update, you can execute everything 30 to 40 test cases. Yeah. So rework and all. So 2.5 days it will take. Instead of that, if you keep on maintaining the files, page objects, mm, so like this, locators in the page object, locators separately. So like this, what happens, right? If any method changes, you can modify in this method. Suppose the page objects, right? We will create locators as well as locators and methods. Okay. Now, if something changes, no, this locator we are using in 100 test cases, or method we are using 50 test cases. So if you modify under page objects, no, one file, so it will reflect for all the test cases, 50 test cases, 100 test cases, like that. So we'll save a lot of time, right? Instead of writing single test cases, maintaining everything, so we are going with the framework. So framework is nothing but it's a well structured manner, we are going to create the framework. Okay. Now here one is main important thing, folder structure. In framework, no, main important thing, folder structure, very important, which looks in an organizing way. And files, we are maintaining test cases. So page objects, right? Here we maintain locators and methods. So this helps, methods are nothing but some reusable elements. This helps to have maintainability, ability, reusability, ability, scalability, so etc. So all these things we are going to achieve in our framework. This will be more helpful. Yeah. So we can say, we can call these as benefits. We can call these as benefits. Maintainability means, so you can maintain the selectors or methods. Reusability, you can add reusable methods. Scalability means, so easy to add new test cases. So easy to add new test cases means we are using all existing page objects, locators, methods, and all. Easy to add. Easy to add. Okay, that is the purpose. We are creating the framework. Now we are going with the Cypress framework, right? So Cypress framework, for this, no, we need to do some setup for the Cypress. So I am starting a new project here, and a well-structured Cypress framework we are going to use, and we'll follow page object pattern, right? Page object pattern, and the code should be readable, reusable, and maintainable. Okay, so that is what we are going to achieve from this current session. What I'll do, right? I'll create one folder, go to C drive, projects QA. So these are our existing projects. Cypress framework design. Okay, I'm using Cypress framework design. Go here, try to create new window. I'm gonna make it big. Open folder. Cypress framework. So in our previous sessions, we have completed our Cypress BDD also. You can go and watch. So you'll understand. I have created 5 sessions, I think. So you can understand the purpose of BDD and the Cypress framework. I have designed the BDD Cucumber with Cypress framework. Okay. Now this is the Mocha framework. Now we are going to handle with the Mocha framework, right? So this is our folder structure, right? So we need to do some setup now. Okay. Go to terminal, new terminal. So install the project. Cypress framework design version. Description Cypress. Designing or creating Cypress framework. Work. So we will add Git later. Other Cypress SDT services is our channel name, right? Okay. So now we have set up the project. So can you see here? A package.json file is created. As you know, right? This is one of the very important file, and this is the heart of our project. Okay. Here we are going to see our project details. Second thing is we can create the scripts here. On the installations, whatever we are doing installations, right? It will, this file will show what and all we have installations. So right now we don't have install anything, right? Now I'm installing Cypress, right? npm install Cypress hyphen save. I'm giving them. So it is nothing but, see, if we don't use hyphen save hyphen dev, so it will install under dependencies. So in it's like global. npm install cypress hyphen save hyphen dev means it install under dev dependencies. Okay, dev dependencies object. So it we consider it as local. Okay, so click hyphen save hyphen dev. So we are telling that and install under dev dependencies. Can you see? You will see here once Cypress is installed, you can see one more key. Okay, Cypress, and you will get the version under dev dependencies. It will take some time. Let it install. Now I added 177 packages. I added totally 177 packages are installed, right? Now you can see if you want to see npx Cypress hyphen v. So we'll get the Cypress version. What is the version? So it is the latest version 14.5.4. Okay. Now open the Cypress. See, can you see node modules are added? Okay, library, Cypress library will be there. Can you see Cypress library? Okay. And bin folder. You can see package.log JSON file. Let it be that remains. Here you can find what and all the libraries or packages are there. So this file let it be. Now open the Cypress test runner. Cypress open. Just allow it. So Cypress got launched, and we will find Cypress. This is our framework project name, and you can see the version here. So this Cypress, right? Just end-to-end testing. Click on end-to-end testing. We are doing end-to-end testing now. So continue. End-to-end testing in Chrome. Okay, scaffold examples, right? So this one we not required. Okay. Okay. However, it got added. Now when you go and see here, can you see here? Okay, still not. Okay, under say Cypress, can you see? End downloads, end-to-end folder fixtures, support, right? Under end-to-end, can you go and see here? These are the existing files. How we want to write Cypress. So they are guiding us, they are educating us. So if you are new to Cypress, we can go and watch, we can go and run some existing test cases. Okay, for now we are creating framework, right? So what I'll do, I'll delete these two files. Okay. Okay. These pictures and all we will learn in upcoming classes. Support command entering JS file. Okay. Now, for now, if you go and see here, specs, view spec pattern. So nothing is there. Okay. Update spec pattern. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, this is config dot Cypress config.js. So you can add some configurations here. You can maintain some configurations here. Okay. So this is one. Now, under end-to-end file, what we'll do, we are starting with the Cypress framework, right? We try to install the Cypress here, right? So we are using Mocha framework here, okay? Mocha framework. And mm, so yeah, we are going to work with the Mocha framework. Now, here it comes with a describe block as well as the it block. So describe block, we are considering it as a test suite, and it block we consider it as a test cases, right? So we will create our first folder. Okay. Okay, for now. So under this, we will create a folder structure, right? Mm. Here we will create two folders. So one is test cases, right? Now under end-to-end file, we will create test case pages. Okay, create file. So anything is first login page, right? Login page. 1 second. Okay. So we'll create login page, right? This is not pages, right? Login test cases, login.cy.js. Okay. This is our login. So for now we are using application orange hrm live.com. So this is our application, demo application we are using. So here we'll create work with multiple pages, and we'll try to create pages for this, and we'll try to generate the report also. Okay. Go to here, and now pages, right? So what we'll do, what here, create page objects, page object, page objects. Okay. This is our folder. Under this folder, create login page. Login page dot, it's a JS file, normal JS file. Okay. Yeah. We are creating login.cy.js login page. Okay. Right now we are starting our test cases. Okay. So use describe block. Describe. See, can you see describe block is not coming, right? Describe block or it block. So the reason is, for every test case, if you give this option a reference types equal to Cypress. Okay. If you try to give on before starting your test case, if you try to give this line, right, it automatically gives so many suggestions. So now it will come. So it will fetch the Cypress methods. Okay. Now describe block. Describe block here. Login page, right? Login page. Hmm? Tests. Yeah, this is correct. Login page tests. All the login page tests we are adding here. And arrow function. Okay. So this is our test case format, right? Describe refers to test suite and it block refers to test case. First one, what I mean, log into application with valid credentials. Okay, with valid credentials. Guys, I have configured GitHub Copilot to my system. So that is the reason it is giving auto suggestions. Okay, if you want, you can try. It is very helpful. Okay, this is the test case. So here, describe is nothing but test to suit. Under this test suite, we can write multiple it blocks, multiple test cases. Okay, for now, to write this test case, so I will write generally how we are going to write the test case. Okay, normally later we will modify it. Done. Okay, launch the URL, right? Get the URL first. Copy this URL. So cy dot visit. Okay, cy dot get. So get is used to identify the locator. So after launching the browser, so what I can do, I can verify the title, right? What is the title? So orange HRM, right? Orange HRM is the title. So cy dot visit or cy dot title. So directly she should equal orange HRM. So it will generate automatically the code. Okay, if you are already worked on the same project, it will automatically generate the code. See, it is giving cy dot get input username password also. This is same. This is same. Okay, and password. And after clicking on the button, okay, clicking on the button, it is navigating next page. Should include dashboard. Can you see here? Yeah, this is correct. Or should contain dashboard. Anything is fine. Okay, this is the code because I already worked on a with a playwright, right? This project. So it is able to this Visual Studio Code is able to fetch them because of the GitHub Copilot is configured to Visual Studio Code. It is able to analyze and pick the code. Okay, this is I generated the code with the help of GitHub Copilot. Okay, maybe you people are aware how this code is generating. So who have worked on Cypress, but who didn't work on Cypress, right? You can watch my previous videos. I have explained few of them. So further we will discuss more things. Further we'll discuss. Right now I have created like this, right? I will try to execute this test case now. So login.cy.js, right? Yeah, the code is working fine. But yeah, it logged in now. Okay. It is able to identify this dashboard. The execution is very quick, right? But even the Cypress locators, no, the Cypress, how it is designed, it will wait for the locators 4 seconds. By default, they are giving waits, auto waits, we call them auto waits. That is the advantage. After that only can increase the time. Okay, that also we will see. So here, okay, this is our code, right? Now, so if I am writing the next test case, hmm, the same code is required. One thing. if I am writing the next test case, suppose I'm copying and pasting same test case. Hmm. So what I'm telling right here, login with invalid credentials, application with invalid credentials, launch the HRM. After telling the invalid credentials, I'm passing password wrong. Admin 1 2 only I'm passing. Okay. Now click on the button. What it will give here? Admin, admin 1 2. Okay. Can you see here? It gave some error password, right? It has given some error password. Invalid credentials, right? Mm. So now how we are going to validate this one? So for this one also, you need to get the locator. See now I'm identifying the locator for this element. This is paragraph. This is invalid locator, right? So copy this class p dot control v. See, it is defined with multiple classes, right? This locator is defined with multiple. Take any one of the class. Okay. See, one of one is matching it. Copy that. Paste here. This remove this one. See where I get this locator. Locator should do just say equals eq equal. So what is the text? Invalid credentials. Copy this. Invalid credentials. Paste here. Yeah. Right. Now try to run this test case, second test case. So it automatically starts running. First test case passed. Second test, can you see here? Out of two test cases, one passed, one failed. The first test case got passed. The second test case failed. Okay. Okay. Invalid credentials, right? Invalid credentials. What are the text we pass, right? The error it is giving this element locator. No, this one should have text. Okay. We are validating with text, right? Have that text. Okay. Now let it run. Our test case will pass, but the error message it will validate. First test case, second test case is running. See, we are generating the error message. Both test cases got passed. Okay. This is how normally, this is how we normally automate the application in a normal way. Okay. So now can you understand? See, can you understand? Now, can you see here? So same step we are using in this test case. Here also we are using this test case. And can you see the locator, same locators we are using twice, twice. So locators we are using, same elements we are using, same steps we are using. And tomorrow, right, if we are creating like this test cases, yeah, the effort is more. And suppose you create 100 test cases, suppose tomorrow the button name got changed. You have to modify in 100 test cases. This button name you have to modify in 100 test cases. So instead of modifying in 100 test cases, so the advantage is instead of writing these many steps of overwriting, one way is we can create reusable methods. Methods we can create it. Second thing is one page object if you create, no. So for login page we are creating some elements. If you modify that place only this locator, it will reflect in 100 places, 100 test cases. So the effort will be very less. So if tomorrow something changes also, you can modify within seconds. So that is the advantage of page objects. Okay. And also the test case looks very good. Similarly, the test case will be readable. So we can remove unwanted steps like mm, iterating steps, right? More reason regularly we are using steps, right? So those and all duplicate steps and all we can avoid it. So just how we will see now. Okay, now I created the login page, right? So for login page, I will create class login page. So this is my class name. Now, okay, export default login page. Okay, this is how my login page I'm creating. Okay, export default. Here it should be new login page. Okay, new login page. Under this one, first we will add the locators. Okay, what name I'll give, right? Locators. Okay, for locators, right? Mm, So I will add locators. I'm creating one object for locators. Okay. Okay, here the locator, right? Now here you add the locator name, username. So just use the username. Okay, username. What is that field? Here, see, can you see? I need what are the elements now? One, this is the one, this is the one. Username and password fields, login button, and this error message. These four locators I require now. Okay. So for username, right? What is the locator you are going to place? Username. We can go with the placeholder. Name username is the right name username. Copy this. Some placeholder. Go with the placeholder. Control F. Input, right? This is the input box. Okay. Username input. You can add, right? Next, enter password input. Next, login. Next, dashboard header. See, it is picking the. I told you, right? I have integrated with the GitHub Copilot. It is picking. So we will see our error message. Okay, right now. Okay, these are the locators it identified, right? Here, this one is like this. Now, just copy and paste this one. Input password. Is it the correct element? I'm rechecking. Yeah, password is correct. See, button, right? If you want to learn how to write the locator, right? You can watch my previous videos. Already we covered. And the button, right? What I am doing, I can go with type submit only. How we are writing means I am identifying the element based on the any of the attribute. Here, these are the attributes, right? Any of the attribute. So here, nothing more. The tag name is button. Type, just give type and provide the type attribute value. See, can you see? This is the same. They pasted there. Okay. This is the one type button type submit. So this is our locator. Okay. Now take out this one dashboard header. We don't want right. This is the only login page, right? So error message, what we have captured here, error message, same locator you can add here. Error message, right? This one, P of the alert content, see, it read automatically. Okay, this locator, just give this locator here. Now 4 locators we identify. This is with the login, first page, right? Okay, now locators are okay. Now we will try to add methods only here, only with the methods. Okay, first one, right? Visit. Okay, see, it is giving automatically the code copilot, but we'll use launch URL or launch application. Just use launch application. This is my method, launch application. Okay, and it is giving automatically. Can you see here? It is giving the title. Once you launch the application, the title also it is giving the code. CY dot title, the same code whatever we use, right? After launching the browser, we are using this one. Okay. Mm. CY dot launch the browser, and this is my first method. Second method. So it is giving automatically. Okay, enter username. So this is my second method. Enter password. Login button. No, not verify dashboard. No. Mm. Invalid login error message. Can you see? When I type something, see, that is how why the GitHub Copilot is very necessary. So today, like previous days, right, we used to write more test cases with logic. So we used to spend more time and all. But once the GitHub Copilot, right, once we start using it, stores the data, what we are searching. Based on that, it is going to give suggestions also. So our life, it is making somewhat easy, very easy. If we are start using GitHub Copilot, see, it is giving, if we, so till now, whatever we have done now, if we keep on writing, so till this time, right, I would have completed some percentage of the code, but with the help of GitHub Copilot, so it is sensing and it is giving the code, right? So I'm completing my test case very fast. So the productivity we can increase. Okay. Now can you see the locator message? See here, one thing you need to understand. See the assertion, right? We can do assertion like this. You can add here. Just you can call this file, this methods there. So this is one thing. Or I will tell you some other ways also. For now, this is the method, right? This is the method you need to use, implement there. Okay. So now enter username. See username, right? Username field, input placeholder, right? Input placeholder username, input placeholder password. These are the locators. This is the locator name. So enter username is my method. And what is this? This is a parameter. You need to pass the username, right, during runtime, right? For now, you can hard code here, or say I will hard code. So what is the username here? That also we'll see. Admin password is admin123, right? For now, we will hard code here the username admin. Okay, admin123. This is we have to pass in the name of string, or no, we should not take out this. First of all, take out this. Just it's a method calling. Paste here. So we are not passing any parameter here. So what is the type, right? It is the type. Just use this type. So this way, this is the way we are using now. Hmm. So login button is clicking, and this is okay. Error message, right? Invalid. We are hard coding the values, right? We are hard coding the values. Now, so the locators, right? This, see, if you want something, right? Take out this one. So if we want to access this username locator, right, just to, so whatever you are going to access within this file, right, this dot enter username directly it is coming, but locators we are using the object, right, locators dot, without object also you can use it, but I am using object username input. So like this you can get everything here. Okay, till now it is okay, right? Now go to our test case. So comment first these two things. Okay, now see, instead of this method, what I can write here, say y dot, okay, this also I'll comment everything. I will compare this code now. Now say y dot launch application. Okay, S- can you see here? It is because, see, normally this method will not come because the GitHub Copilot is suggesting just enter the username. Just I will add these two. If I run it, just I am running. See, it is running already. No test found. So it is giving some error. So Webpack compilation. So some error it is giving. This one, 26 line. This one I need to enable it. Okay. Now the error gone. See, can you see? See, second test case got passed. What I'm using some tags. Okay, it to dot. I'm using it to dot only. Okay, only it should run the first test case. Okay, can you see here? Login application with valid credentials got paid. CY launch is not a function. It is not identifying. This is not a function. So for this, right? For that, what we need to do? So we need to access this page object file to our test case. We should link this page object to our test case. How? So by using import function, just import. What is the file name? Login page. Import import login page. So it is giving the path from, normally we have to give in the path dot slash if we provide. So it is under, okay, page object, right? Dot slash, not two functions. Dot slash, provide dot slash. Under Cypress folder, right? It is better to add page objects. Okay, what I will do, right? I will add this page objects under this Cypress folder. Okay, not under root folder. Add in the under Cypress. Yes. Now, if I close it, there is no. This is not under Cypress folder. End-to-end roots page objects is there, right? So we are making that path with our convenient. Okay, page objects, right? Slash login page. That's it. Okay, this is under our root folder. Okay, now just enter dot cy dot, just type cy dot launch. Can you see here? Launch application method is coming now, right? Now you can see some other color it appeared. Okay, cy dot enter username, right? This is a method. So you need to provide here the method, right? Right. Cy dot enter password. enter password. Okay, see where I click login button. Okay, till here we have created the methods. Okay, so now we try to execute the first test case. Okay, so it is exporting the default function. Okay, okay, login page.c, export default login. Okay, launch application. I'll try to keep here only. Port. Okay, so it is telling login predict, but its value is never read. Okay, what we'll do, right, for this one, page objects, its value is never read, it is telling, right? Okay. Here I need to use it's login dot launch application. So this is not CY. Okay, it's login page. So that is the reason that we got the issue. Okay, we'll try to run now. Can you see the test case got executed? So it's not CY. CY we are already using in our project, right? So we have to use login, or you can create the new instance of the object. Okay, you can create the new instance of that, but that is not mandatory here. But when you are working with Playwright, you can create the new instance of the object and you can use it. But for now, here you can go with this login page. Okay, the page name. Yeah, yeah. This is the class. Okay, this is a class from the file. Okay, we are using the class name directly. Login page. Once if it is done, right? Now, can you see here launch URL, CY title, verify, two things, right? We covered in this method. So till login button, everything is covered here. Now, same thing after login, right? We need to verify these two, right? These two we need to verify, these two lines. Once login is successful or not, we need to verify. So admin 123, right? So what can we call it as this page? We can call it as dashboard page. Okay, go here and create the page here. File dashboard page dot js file. Okay, dashboard.js file. Create this class dashboard. Okay, see, can you see here? It is giving automatically. It is giving some suggestions automatically, but we will write. Okay, export default new dashboard. Okay, under this page, first we'll create the locators. This is the object we are creating. Under this object, so first one, dashboard header. Yeah, we can create dashboard header. Automatically it is coming. Dashboard URL and dashboard text. Dashboard header, dashboard text is in dashboard URL. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, two locators we identified here. Okay, and create the methods here now. See, nothing. We are already got this one from here. So in the dashboard page, right, just try to search this URL. See, this text I am validating. Okay. The URL contains dashboard. Once login, right, URL contains the dashboard. Okay, this is these two. Now we'll create the methods. Verify dashboard header. Yeah, it is giving automatically. And verify dashboard URL. Yeah, that both you can take it. Okay. See here, the locator. I told you, right, if you want to access within this file anything, this dot locator dot dashboard header should contain dashboard, right? Or URL. This dot locators dot dashboard URL. Okay. This is the URL. So we'll try to execute now. We'll try to access this file also to our login test case. Import dashboard page from, so the path is correct. Okay, dashboard page. Here, instead of these two lines, right, what I can directly access login page dot dashboard page. Login page. No, it's not login page, right? It's dashboard page. Dashboard page dot. Can you see here? Verify dashboard URL. And verify dashboard header. So now this is our first test case now. Okay. So when we create the page objects, right, this is our first test case. Okay. Now for second test case, login with an invalid credentials, right? With an invalid credentials, but already for this login page, we have already created invalid error message login also. So now here, so till here login page, click on the login button. The test case is same. So we are not so he till here it is same. And to validate this one, login page dot invalid message login, right? Now this is not required. Can you see the code, instead of adding twice the locators, instead of adding this code, duplicate code, instead of adding in each and every test case, tomorrow if something changes, keep on adding in each and every test case. So everything is same. Here, till here the code is same. And from here, last validation is different. Here, last validation is different. Can you see? See how much things got reduced now. Okay, we use the tag. So dot only, right? Just remove dot only. Now it will execute two test cases. Okay. Our first test case. but never found it. Okay, okay. So here, one thing is what happened, right? Here, mm, in our login page, see, that is the, see, I have added admin hard coded, right? Test data is hard coded. Oh, that also we'll see. Test data is hard coded. So that is the reason what happened, right? It is by default, it is taking this one. So in the initial of the class, right, we have removed the parameters, right? So for both test cases, it is taking valid username, valid password. But here we are telling one test case with valid username. Here we need to pass invalid, right? But this is the disadvantage when you pass the username and password hard coded one, the test data. So for that why only we will use username is the parameter. Okay, username parameter. You can pass here username parameter, and here pass the password is one parameter. Password is one parameter. Copy same and paste here. Control here. Right, password is one more thing. Just copy only this, paste here. Okay, password. Now what you will write? This is enter username, right? Here you need to pass the username, you need to pass the password, right? So mandatorily during runtime you need to pass here now. Now pass here admin. Yeah, admin. Here pass admin123. This is the valid username, valid password. So this is how we are parameterizing. See, in this our framework, we are doing parameterization, right? And here pass admin invalid user, right? No, no, admin only will pass it, but password we will pass it as wrong. Okay. Here admin. Okay. I'm giving invalid password. Okay. The text itself, right? Hmm. Can you see now? I'm trying to execute now. First test case got passed. Second test case, it passed some other thing. Two test case got passed. See here we have seen first scenario is we in our page we give hard coded username and password test data. Now we are giving dynamically we are because of we use the parameters, right? Dynamically. So based if you want to next test case, no, you can hard code here the username and password. Okay. So this is how our framework we started with our framework. Guys, if this session is helpful, please subscribe our channel. So in our next test case, we will see how to add fixtures. Means test data where we will pass from here, from fixtures. Okay, from here, and we will generate the report. A lot more things in the next session. This session is fine, right? I hope you understood the concept. If you find this session is helpful, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.